Okay, let's get right down to business. If you fear the flu, how about you just reboot your immune system? And you can do this for absolutely free just by fasting. We're going to go to University of South California for the first article titled Fasting Triggers Stem Cell Regeneration of Damaged Immune System. So they're researching this for chemotherapy and how to help those people get through that process. But what you can take away from this is the absolutely astonishing effects of fasting. So they go on to say, in both mice and phase 1 human clinical trials involved patients receiving chemotherapy, long periods of not eating significantly lowered white blood cell counts. In mice, fasting cells then flipped a regenerative switch, changing the signaling pathway for hematopoietic stem cells, which are responsible for the generation of blood and immune systems. So, they go on to say, and this is Edna M. Jones, professor of gynecology at Biological Sciences at USC Davis School. She says, "We could not predict that prolonged fasting would have such a remarkable effect promoting stem cell-based regeneration." And she goes on to say, when you starve the system tries to save energy. And one of the things it can do to save energy is to recycle a lot of the immune cells that are not needed, especially those that are damaged. What we started to notice in both of our human and animal work is that the white blood cell count goes down with prolonged fasting. Then, when you refeed, the blood cells come back. So we started thinking, where are they coming from? So what they found was, and this is way above my head, again, not a doctor, but they found that the PKA is the key gene that needs to be shut down in order for the stem cells to switch into regenerative mode. It gives the OK signal for the stem cells to go ahead and begin proliferating and rebuilding the entire system. Going on, she says, and the good news is that the body got rid of the parts of the immune system that might be damaged, old, or inefficient during the fast. So it cleans up all the ones that aren't working well. It cleans out all the garbage. And then, once you start refeeding your system, and this is very important, once you come out of your fast, you want to be giving your body the best possible food that it can. Guzzle down bone broth, eat all the healthy fats, and feed your body all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that it needs to rebuild the strongest immune system possible. So most of these studies are based around 72-hour period fasts. And they also swing from 48-hour to 102-hour fast. So don't just dive into a 3-day fast. Start with a 24-hour fast. Get your body fat adapted, look into ketogenic diets, but then work your way up to the 3-day fast. I recommend doing this once a year. That's the protocol I'm using, and I haven't been absurdly sick. I haven't had anything but a stuffy nose in years. So, you don't want to fast? I get it. It's hard. But the best part about this little tidbit of information that I'm sharing is that you can use diets that mimic fasting and get similar benefits. So we are over here and looking at I'm pretty sure a later version of the same study, but they showed that diets that mimicking fasting appears to slow aging. So they go on to say that it boosts it boosts neuroregenerative and actually improved learning and memory in their mouse studies. On top of reducing inflammation, it slowed bone mineral density loss and improved cognitive abilities of older mice tracked in the study. The total monthly calorie intake was the same, but for 5 days they had a fasting mimicking diet that reboosts their immune system, their mind, their memory, their learning capabilities. It lowered markers of overall death, I'm pretty sure. Look up and read the study for yourself. It's quite amazing. And the craziest thing is this came out over 2 years ago. In a pilot human trial, 3 cycles of similar diet given to 19 subjects once a month for 5 days decreased risk factors and biomarkers for aging, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, and cancer with no major adverse side effects. Come on, people. Who would have thought that just not eating or restricting your diet could be the key to living longer, being smarter, healthy, happier, and not having to go in for a heart attack? What's stopping you? Check out these studies. Learn about it for yourself. Like I said, I highly recommend looking into the ketogenic diet. Stop eating for a little bit. Reboost your immune system. And then you can say goodbye to worrying about the flu season. Remember, I'm not a doctor, and I hope you click on my next video. Bye.